If you intend to be a parent, it is a full-time job. We don't go on vacation. We do it every day and at all times. So the question is, first, before you decide on being a parent, ask yourself the question, am I ready to become a committed parent? Welcome to the Raising Royalty podcast with Yudi Achua. I'm super excited with what we will be talking about in today's episode. I actually looked forward to it because it's almost like something that has been on my mind for a while, and I was just looking for the perfect opportunity for us to talk about it. Now, if you don't want the responsibility of being a parent, please don't. If you don't want the responsibility of catering for another life, taking care of children, please and please and please do not have them. Do not have them. Because in parenting, there is no part-time parenting. There is no parenting in absentia. There's nothing like parenting where, okay, I'll just have the kids, then someone else is responsible. It doesn't work that way. If you intend to be a parent, it is a full-time job. We don't go on vacation. We do it every day and at all times. So the question is, first, before you decide on being a parent, ask yourself the question, am I ready to become a committed parent? Now, let me share with you a true confession, and this is about me. When I realized I was going to become a parent, this is some years ago, honestly, my initial thought was that of uncertainty. I started weeping because I got pregnant about a month after I got married, so I felt like I didn't really have time to, enjoy the marriage, and now I'm pregnant. And I remember one night I wept. It's not that I didn't like children. I've always loved children. I looked forward to becoming a parent, but it was just the uncertainty of, what am I going to do? Now I'm going to be responsible for someone else. And then I just got married. So now my life is going to change. Oh, and then I did all this crying because I didn't know what to expect. Now, the truth is, I quickly snapped out of it because now guess what? It's already too late to start thinking, okay, what am I going to do? I now had to intentionally go after knowledge, get myself equipped and get prepared alongside my spouse for us to be able to welcome this new person. And then we knew for sure it was going to require work. And of course, with parenting, it's not something that any parents, and I know you can attest to the fact that no one has all the answers. You're learning hands-on, you're getting yourself equipped. Because I think about it now sometimes, and maybe you've not been caught up, but I'm sure other parents can say, okay, I've been caught up. We think about, I'm going to get married. We prepared for the wedding. We actually invest so much time with the wedding or the bridal shower, the baby shower. We're all excited, but how much time do we actually pay attention and think about what we will do with those little ones when they come into the world? And so you hear terminologies like absentee fathers, absentee mothers. First of all, we should not even be hearing these words, because if you decide to have a child or you decide to have children, then instead of being absent, you have to be present. Present fathers, present mothers, to be able to take care of those children. We should not be hearing absentee fathers. So avoid becoming a statistic. Tell yourself, I'm not going to be absent because I willingly made that decision to become a parent. I will be present. I will accept my responsibility. Now, the outcome of our children's lives is largely our responsibility as parents. I have something here I want to show you, and I'm excited with this. I'm not big into farming, but in recent times, I started learning how to, plant stuff around my garden. And when I walked into the garden today to go get, I looked through the window. I'm like, oh, I have a whole lot of okra. Meanwhile, this I got it all today from the garden. I cooked a soup that was this full today, and this one I just picked it up from the garden. Now, when I planted this okra, it started out with a seed. Now, I can rejoice with this outcome today, but if I did not make a decision to plant, if I did not make a decision to water it and ensure if I need to weed out, take the weeds out, water even when I don't feel like it, this will never become a reality. So it's the same thing with our children. They are like plants. It starts with a seed form, and then you start watering it. You can put the manure or your fertilizer, and they start growing. Then after a while, just like this, they become grown. And if we did the right things with them, then we will be happy with the outcome, just like I'm happy with the outcome of my okra. So let me leave you with this. If you are a parent, know parenting is a full-time job. Do not walk out on your spouse, and this goes for both men and women. Do not walk out on your spouse and then you're like, because I'm pissed off with you, I'm mad at you, now I'm going to leave you and leave the children, and then now will become one person's responsibility. When we do that, we're actually not doing something right for our children. Honestly, we are actually, we are not properly positioning them. I don't want to get into the consequence of absentee fatherhood or absent mothers and all today, but it's just to let us know that being absent and not taking responsibility with taking care of our children, it harms them. It doesn't help them. So to be a parent, I leave you with this today again. Parenting is a full-time position. It is a full-time position, and we must take responsibility as parents. Well, thank you again for watching. Be sure to share this podcast with other parents. I look forward to all the amazing things, because guess what? Like I always say, it's a learning experience for both of us. So share this with other parents. Let's make a difference, one family at a time. And thank you again for giving me the opportunity to reach out to you.